Well, today we're lifting the curtain on one of television's most beloved pairs, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. Known for their laughter, chemistry, and candor, their relationship has become a model for many. But what if we told you that Mark once flat out refused to join Kelly on the show that defined her career? This revelation left audiences stunned, not because Mark said no, but because of why he said it. Today, we're unpacking the heartwarming and human story behind that headline, and by the end, you might just see your own relationships in a new light. When Kelly Ripa first suggested that Mark join her permanently on Live, the reaction wasn't what she expected. Mark didn't say, "Let's talk about it." He didn't even say, "I'll think about it." Instead, he said, "Absolutely not." Why would a man so devoted to his wife, with a long history of acting and public life, turn down such an offer? It wasn't pride. It wasn't ego. It was something far more tender. Mark worried that joining Kelly would upset the balance they had so carefully cultivated over the years, one built not just on love, but on respecting each other's lanes. But what finally changed his mind? In an emotional confession, Kelly later shared that Mark feared they might lose themselves as a couple if their professional lives blended too much. Having seen other TV couples struggle under the spotlight, Mark wanted to protect their personal life above all. Kelly, ever the optimist, respected his boundary, but didn't stop believing that the right time would come. In many ways, this pause brought them closer. They learned to talk not just about dreams, but about fear. Not just about ambition, but about identity. Then came a moment neither of them could have predicted, a twist that would turn their private discussions into a public decision. Surprisingly, it was their children who nudged them toward working together. Their youngest son joked, "You two talk to each other more than anyone I know. Why not get paid for it?" That humor sparked something. Mark began to reconsider, not for the fame, but for the message they'd be sending, that growing together means evolving together. When Mark finally said yes, Kelly admitted she cried, not from relief, but from gratitude. She realized that his initial refusal wasn't rejection, it was love in its most protective form. So the next time you see Kelly and Mark sharing laughs on Live, remember the journey it took to get there. Behind the glamour is a couple choosing each other every day, not just for the cameras, but for life.